Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode as we are back here with NXT. And just a few weeks before NXT Vengeance Day, we have a good show for you here tonight. We have a rematch from NXT New Year's Evil. We have Wes Lee going one-on-one with JD McDonagh, and we will hear from the NXT Champion Gunther to see what is next for him. But of course, we have competition to kick things off here. Excuse me there, we were starting a little bit, but the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, is in the building here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and he will be kicking things off in one-on-one action in just a few short moments as he possibly looks to put his name in the hat for some NXT Championship contention. Whoa, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. That's Tommaso Ciampa, and what the hell is Ciampa doing? Tommaso beating the hell out of Ilya Dragunov on the entrance ramp. What we saw last week, Tommaso Ciampa was upset that he seems like he's been forgotten, that he's been pushed to the side while everybody else has been showcasing their abilities here on NXT. He believes that he should be at the forefront of NXT every single week. Oh my goodness! As he catches Ilya Dragunov off key here tonight while he was making his entrance. Ilya was scheduled for one-on-one competition, but clearly Tommaso Ciampa had other plans. Tommaso said that he was going to do something big this week, and I guess this is what it was, taking out one of the rising stars here in NXT, that being Ilya Dragunov. As Tommaso throwing Dragunov down near towards the ring. Tommaso's in ring gear. He wasn't scheduled to be in competition here tonight, but I guess if he's going to bring the fight to Ilya Dragunov, he might as well be dressed appropriately for it. And now, Tommaso tried to send Ilya into that barricade. It's not going to work. Tommaso Ciampa right now, taking it to the Mad Dragon. WWE Universe, NXT Universe, in attendance here tonight. They can't believe what the hell is going on. And Tommaso Ciampa, oh my God, a brain buster to Ilya on the outside. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's gotten in to Tommaso Ciampa here tonight. I mean, he's just beating the hell out of Ilya Dragunov. Just trying to take out anybody that he believes is taking his spotlight here in NXT. Dragunov, he's barely been able to defend himself here, as Tommaso's been all over the Mad Dragon to kick off the show here tonight. Well, as we were saying, the NXT Champion Gunther, he was going to see what was next for him, who his next challenger was going to be. It probably could have been Dragunov, but I don't think that's going to happen now. As Tommaso Ciampa, my goodness, continues to just beat the holy hell out of the Mad Dragon, the black heart of NXT. And now Dragunov trying to fight back here against Tommaso, but Ciampa not going to allow it. And now Tommaso, oh my God! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to move on here. I don't know what the hell's gotten into Tommaso Ciampa, but let's try to switch gears. Let's take you back to last week here on NXT as Braun Breaker was successful in one-on-one competition against Joe Gacy. A hard-fought matchup as Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes the past few weeks have been trying to inch closer and closer to an NXT Championship matchup against the champion Gunther. But then one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Imperium's Ludwig Kaiser, would then bring the fight to Braun Breaker after his brutal affair against Joe Gacy. Of course, Gunther has said if Braun and Melo want to come after his NXT Championship, then there is going to be hell to pay, and they better be ready to pay it. And this is what he was talking about as Ludwig Kaiser taking out Braun Breaker right here. And then also last week, of course, we saw, meanwhile, while Ludwig Kaiser was taking out Braun in the ring, we saw Giovanni Vinci beating the holy hell out of Carmelo Hayes backstage. It was probably a calculated assault here by Imperium as Melo and Braun did everything they can to try to fight back, but Imperium was just all over Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. As Giovanni Vinci beating the holy hell out of Melo backstage, as you see here on your screen. And then we get back to Ludwig and Braun. As you see here, Ludwig Kaiser would grab a steel chair and just, oh my goodness, just look at that, chucking it at the face of Braun Breaker. Imperium certainly made their presence known last week on NXT, to Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes. And that is why a matchup for NXT Vengeance Day was made official. The NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line. It's not what Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes wanted. Hell, they probably don't even want to team with each other. But this is what they're going to have to do if they want to get to Gunther and the NXT Championship. Kaiser and Vinci defend the gold against Hayes and Braun at Vengeance Day. That's going to be a good one, but let's take a look at some other results here on NXT. Metaphor's Last Legend, Jakar Jackson, they take down Toxic Attraction. A little solid women's tag team matchup here tonight. Ivy Nile, there, she takes on Fallon Henley one-on-one. It is Ivy picking up the big win there. And speaking of the NXT champion, Gunther, he was in one-on-one action here tonight, and he took on Nathan Frazier. And, of course, Gunther would pick up a solid win right there. Nice win for the NXT champion, the ring general. As we get set for one-on-one action here tonight, and our first contest of the evening is going to be a rematch from NXT New Year's Evil and a rivalry that has really been going on the last couple of months here on NXT as we await the unholy union here tonight. As you see, Isla Dawn on the right, Alba Fyre on the left.
It's scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Isla Dawn from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fyre.
We all know how Alba Fyre feels about Raquel Rodriguez. Alba Fyre believes that Raquel is the reason that Alba has not taken the next step here in NXT in Universe Mode. She believes that Raquel has been the reason that Alba's been held back. And so those two have been going at it for a couple of months, really ever since the Battle Royal to determine the number one contender for the NXT Championship, which was won by Cora Jade about a month ago. And now Alba Fyre is here with Isla Dawn. Of course, Alba and Raquel went one-on-one at NXT New Year's Evil. Raquel was successful on that night, but then Isla Dawn would make her presence known. Isla Dawn would then have a losing effort against Raquel Rodriguez, the NXT after New Year's Evil. But we are going to see how this rematch between Alba Fyre and Raquel Rodriguez goes tonight here on NXT. This heated rivalry writes yet another chapter, and we are going to see exactly which woman comes out on top in this very heated affair in the NXT Women's Division as Raquel Rodriguez enters the scene.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
One thing we can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that Raquel Rodriguez has tried to move on to big and better things here in NXT. She has tried to possibly go for NXT Championship contention, but she hasn't been able to do that because Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn continue to hold whatever this grudge is over Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel owns a victory over both members of the Unholy Union, and I guess that does not sit well with them, considering they have never beaten Raquel Rodriguez when it comes to one-on-one matches, or hell, maybe even a tag team match. Raquel Rodriguez looks to possibly finally put this to bed once and for all here tonight in this one-on-one affair, the rematch from NXT New Year's Evil against Alba Fyre. Of course, the difference tonight, Alba Fyre has Isla Dawn in her corner. She did not have Isla Dawn in her corner during the matchup at NXT New Year's Evil. She did have Isla's help to beat down Raquel after the matchup, however. That is when this unholy union was born. Out of the gate, Alba Fyre is sent to the outside by Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel very focused tonight, but she has to be on her toes here. She's all alone out there, and it's basically a two-on-one affair with Isla Dawn at ringside. Nice start here, though, by Alba Fyre, able to get back into the swing of things in this matchup. Of course, as we said, ladies and gentlemen, Wes Lee and JD McDonagh to go one-on-one later tonight in our main event. And we will also hear from the NXT champion Gunther. With NXT Vengeance Day coming up, Gunther wants to know who he will be defending his championship against. Hopefully, we will get some type of announcement what's going to happen with that. And maybe we can get some insight from Gunther to see maybe who he wants to face. Vengeance Day is looking pretty good, of course. We have the NXT Tag Team Championships will be on the line. We have the NXT Women's Championship matchup that we will dive into a little bit later. As you saw at the top of your screen, oh my goodness, well there it is. It comes into play right there. Isla Dawn getting involved, taking off that turnbuckle padding, and this is exactly why we feared that Raquel Rodriguez might be in a little bit of trouble here tonight. Let's try to get our words out here. Raquel, she's out there by herself. It's a 2-on-1 affair, and the referee doesn't really give a damn sometimes what the competitors on the outside do. As now all of a sudden it is big advantage to Alba Fyre in this contest after Raquel hit that turnbuckle post hard. And she's got a cover here. That's a kick out just before the 2 count, I believe. That's what the referee is telling us. Sweep down there. Raquel trying to fight her way back into this matchup here. Got a hold of Alba Fyre. Alba able to fight out of that one. Now Alba once again sending Raquel into that turnbuckle. And now this is starting to get ridiculous. And now finally, after 2 uses, the referee is going to take care of that turnbuckle. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes these referees, they just don't care. Alba Fyre is in control of this matchup. And she continues to beat down Raquel, trying to embarrass Raquel here tonight. As Isla Dawn looks on at ringside, very happy for what her best friend Alba Fyre has going on in this contest. On the ropes now is Raquel Rodriguez. And now attacking the small of the back of Raquel, trying to weaken down Raquel as much as possible. And now look at this. Oh, look at this scrappy offense here from Alba Fyre, taking down Raquel by any means necessary. And now, wait a minute, reversal by Raquel. Maybe she's found a way to get back into this one. There's a nice back elbow there. Raquel Rodriguez now trying to fight her way back into this contest here tonight. Now Raquel, a hold of Alba Fyre. What's she going to do? Alba's chucked to the other corner of the ring, and Isla's looking on, trying to figure out what she has to do to help Alba get back into this match. Now look at this here. We're going to have a little bit of a submission hold here. A unique submission here by Raquel Rodriguez, stretching out Alba Fyre. That's not going to work, though. Wait a minute, Isla, as you saw, she grabbed a kendo stick and threw it down. Maybe the referee saw her and told her to get rid of that. As Isla goes right back to the corner, trying to plot something else, trying to get Alba back into this one, trying to probably hype her up a little bit over there. But Raquel Rodriguez, she's not going for any of it. She's trying to take out Alba here tonight. Stomping on the back of the head of Alba Fyre now. Raquel Rodriguez, what is her next plan? Big punch there by Raquel. And now small the back attack there, trying to make sure that Alba is weakened down as well. Off the ropes. Here comes Raquel catching Alba, and there's a nice slam there. Rodriguez fighting her way back into this one. Trying to finish this rivalry with Alba Fyre once and for all here tonight. Alba now on the apron. Raquel trying to figure out her next move. She's going to go to the outside. Off the apron now. And, oh, Alba. I guess they're playing a little bit of cat and mouse right now is Raquel Rodriguez. Alba gets back in the ring. Raquel has a hold of Alba, and nice snap suplex there. Into the cover goes Raquel Rodriguez. I believe Alba's foot was under the ropes, but the referees was still counting. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes these referees don't know what they're doing. Might need to give them a little bit more training. Alba Fyre, they're able to move out of the way of Raquel, possibly looking for a big move of some sort. Meanwhile, wait a minute. Is this the Glory Bomb? I believe we got it. The Glory Bomb there by Alba Fyre. Didn't do too much, though, as Raquel is just right back to her feet. Can you believe this? And there's a nice swinging neck breaker by Raquel Rodriguez. Cover now on Alba Fyre. Not looking good here for the Unholy Union. There's a kick out. Kick out at 2 there by Alba. She tries to find a way to fight back in this matchup. Raquel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There goes Isla Dawn trying to get involved, grabbing the leg of Raquel, but it's not going to mean nothing as there's a nice backbreaker there. Now, Alba Fyre trying to fight her way back into this contest. She wants revenge. She wants to take that blemish off her record of when she lost to Raquel back at New Year's Evil. She at least wants to tie the score with Raquel. And, oh, she tried to go for the Swanton Bomb. Nothing going on that one. Raquel saw it coming. Saw it coming from a mile away as oh my goodness, the Texan slams her down. Into the cover, not looking good for Fyre. Kick out. Isla Dawn very happy that Alba Fyre was able to get her shoulder up there, but how much more does Alba Fyre have left in the tank? Raquel possibly looking to put this one away at any point here. And Alba, she's got to find a way to get the momentum back. She had momentum for a while in this contest, but then Raquel was able to snatch it away. And now, oh, wait a minute, Raquel Rodriguez sends her into the post. My goodness, shoulder first. Alba trying to fight her way out of the corner, though. What's next here? Big strikes here from Alba Fyre as Isla Dawn trying to keep the NXT Universe at a shush, trying to make sure that the NXT Universe is cheering on Alba instead of Raquel, but I don't think that's going to happen. And wait a minute, now here's Isla once again taking off the turnbuckle pin. I know the referee saw her right there. Unbelievable. Well, the turnbuckle has been exposed again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who takes advantage of it this time. And now, wait, oh, look at this. Not again. That's the third time this match. You've got to be kidding me. And look at the arrogance on the face of Alba Fyre. This is just ridiculous. This is just flat out ridiculous. And Isla Dawn doesn't give a damn. Her actions have basically teetered this match in the favor of Alba Fyre. The referee has done nothing about it. Raquel basically doesn't really stand a chance right now. As long as that turnbuckle is exposed and as long as Isla Dawn can do whatever she wants on the outside, it's basically a foregone conclusion at this point. Every time Isla Dawn has gotten involved, it results in Raquel losing the momentum, and now all of a sudden Alba Fyre's back in the matchup. This is ridiculous. Now Alba Fyre's in full control of this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute. Now the referee. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he was going to go try to fix the turnbuckle, but I guess not. Something very fishy is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. As Alba Fyre continues to be in full control, talking trash to Raquel Rodriguez. And now Alba's going to the outside. She looks like she's going to go to the top rope now. You've got to be kidding me. And this is going to be a very sour win for Alba Fyre after the Swanton Bomb. The referee's counting. There's a kick out, though. Raquel's still in it. Isla Dawn can't believe it. She's got the hands on her hips. She's trying to figure out what else she has to do to help Alba Fyre win this match. And now Alba, what's she looking to do? Looking for a surfboard, I believe, here. She's got it. Stretching Raquel's back over the legs here. Can Raquel fight out of this one? And she does. Pinning. Oh, quick kick out there. Raquel trying to fight her way back into this contest. And here we go. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez giving the unholy union exactly what they deserve. Beating the holy hell out of Alba Fyre right now. Trying to fight her way back into this contest. Now the referee's going to fix the turnbuckle. Raquel trying to fight back here, but what are those 3 throws into the turnbuckle enough to deter her enough to where Alba Fyre doesn't have to worry about almost anything in this contest? Big chops here, big strikes by Alba Fyre. What is next? Oh, wait a minute. Alba now looking for another glory bomb. And this is just ridiculous. As now Alba heading to the top rope once again. And after this one, you could probably say goodnight to this contest. Damn it. Just despicable actions in this matchup here tonight. I've got to,
Here is your winner, Alba Fyre.
Well, these two won't give a damn about it, but I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you can put a huge asterisk beside that victory here tonight for Alba Fyre. I mean, tonight was just ridiculous. Raquel had no chance. No chance whatsoever. All those turnbuckles being thrown off by Isla Dawn. The referee not giving a damn. Whatever. Alba Fyre picks up the victory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the situation of the NXT Women's Championship has gotten very interesting over the last couple of weeks. Take it back 2 weeks ago when Lyra Valkyria was in action to determine who could possibly become the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. As you see here, Lyra Valkyria going one-on-one with Toxic Attractions, Gigi Dolan. Lyra Valkyria would hit the Nightwing on Gigi Dolan, declaring herself as the #1 contender after a one-on-one victory. Of course, after that matchup, Lyra would be confronted by our NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky, as she looked very pleased to see Lyra would be her next opponent for that championship that she has held ever since NXT TakeOver in Your House, the inaugural champion, Io Sky. But now we will take you back to last week, ladies and gentlemen, on NXT. where Io Sky was in action. One-on-one action was the champion. Very rare air for the last couple of months here in Universe Mode, but Io Sky was in one-on-one action. She would be taking on Blair Davenport. It was a little solid win for the champion as Blair tried to get back in the ring. Io caught her immediately with a submission, and that would make her tap out in the middle of the ring. Io Sky would celebrate her victory on that night until she was interrupted by the number one contender, Lyra Valkyria, and I don't think Io took that very well. Now let's fast forward to the Royal Rumble that just took place. Replay available. As you see here, Lyra Valkyria would make her way into the Royal Rumble, but then later in that Rumble, at around, I believe, the number 20 spot, it was Io Sky, the NXT Women's Champion, who would make her way there. Both had a little quality showing in the Royal Rumble, but it was this right here that we want to pay attention to. Io Sky eliminated out of the Royal Rumble before her challenger. Of course, Lyra would be eliminated later, but Lyra Valkyria took to X a little bit after that and said this: the Royal Rumble was a phenomenal experience. The best part about was seeing Io Sky getting eliminated before me. If I'm lasting longer in the Rumble than Io, imagine what it's going to be like come Vengeance Day. Keep that title warm for me, champ. Lyra Valkyria taking a little bit of a shot there at the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky. And now we have a little bit of drama heading into this one. NXT Women's Championship will be on the line as Lyra Valkyria goes one-on-one with Io Sky. Lyra believes that because she lasted longer in the Rumble that she would be able to outlast Io at Vengeance Day. Will that come to fruition for Lyra? We will find out at the big event. It's going to be a big one at NXT Vengeance Day as we get set for our next contest of the night here as we await the Irish Ace, JD McDonagh, as he will be going one-on-one with the man that could possibly be making his way to Vengeance Day as well. And we will touch on that in a little.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonagh.
JD McDonagh trying to find his way here in NXT. It's been a little bit of rough sledding for JD as of late. Of course, had a chance to become the NXT North American Champion a couple months back when Carmelo Hayes was still our champion. Was unsuccessful on that night. Of course, as we all know, JD McDonagh took out Trick Williams throughout that time period. We have not seen Trick since here in NXT. JD McDonagh trying to figure out what is next for him here on NXT, and maybe tonight could possibly put his name in the hat once again for some more championship contention. If he was able to pick up a nice win over Wes Lee in our main event here tonight. JD McDonagh, a former NXT Cruiserweight champion, looks to add more gold to his name in his illustrious career here in the WWE. Very solid hand is JD McDonagh. But here comes a man that will possibly have a championship matchup of his own if we can get it confirmed later tonight, but we will tell you all about it in just a couple of moments. Wes Lee is now on the scene.
From Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee!
It was 2 weeks ago here on NXT, ladies and gentlemen, that the NXT North American Champion Austin Theory held his Austin Theory Live Open Challenge. It was a non-title open challenge for anybody in the NXT locker room to accept to have a one-on-one matchup against the champion. Wes Lee would accept it on that night, and he would end up defeating Austin Theory with a pinfall in the middle of the ring, and that possibly skyrocketed Wes Lee's name up the ranks here in NXT for possibly an NXT North American Championship matchup down the line. Of course, Austin Theory was not too happy about that, tried to take out Wes Lee at the end of the matchup, but Wes Lee got the hell out of there, and Austin Theory took his frustrations out on the referee. And now we know Wes Lee is here tonight. He's looking for possibly another win to possibly seal the deal to possibly becoming the number one contender and getting a championship matchup, and that is what tonight is for. Is out of the gate, a nice start here for Wes Lee. Of course, Wes Lee has been trying to get more opportunities as of late here in NXT. He's been leaving the PC late, coming early to the PC to get some work in. He's always asking WWE officials and Hall of Famers that make their way to the PC to watch these guys train. He's always asking for advice, what he needs to do, what he doesn't need to do, things he can add to his repertoire, everything. He's been trying everything to make sure he can have a solid standing here in NXT. And I guess some of that came to fruition a couple of weeks ago when he defeated Austin Theory and pinned the North American champion. And now Alabama slam there by JD McDonagh. McDonagh trying to find his way back into championship contention, and maybe a win tonight could possibly, give a little bit of doubts to Wes Lee. Maybe that was just a fluke a couple of weeks ago. Maybe he was just lucky to pick up that win. Maybe Austin Theory just simply wasn't ready because it was an open challenge. He really didn't know who he was preparing for. Now Wes Lee back in control here over JD McDonagh. Wes Lee working on the leg now of JD. Trying to keep JD down here. Both of these guys can fly very fast. They can fly through the air. They can run very fast. They have very, very quick and agile. There's going to be an interesting matchup to see who is able to pick up the win. Whose style of wrestling is going to be a lot better. Once again, Wes Lee trying to weaken down the legs here of JD McDonagh, trying to keep him down by any means necessary. JD, though, trying to fight back into this contest. Now some chops here for JD McDonagh. Has a hold of Wes Lee, and there's a nice suplex, and had Wes Lee's arm hooked, and Wes Lee landed on his arm right there. JD now talking just a little bit of trash there is JD McDonagh. And now JD, nice maneuver there, takes down Wes Lee. And JD back into the swing of things. Wes Lee, though, not going to allow him to get too much momentum here. And now Wes Lee rebounds off the ropes. Oh, my goodness, what a kick in the corner. Could have knocked out JD McDonagh right there. Cover here, quick kick out, though, by JD. Kick out at 1. Very fast start to this contest here for both men, trying to go back and forth, trying to win this matchup here tonight. Wes Lee now stomping on the arm of JD McDonagh, now talking a little bit of trash, doing a little bit of opposing for the NXT Universe in attendance. Using the ropes to pick himself up is JD. Oh my goodness, there goes Wes Lee to the outside. Wes Lee thrown to the outside by JD, and now JD McDonagh looking to pick up the scraps on the outside. Referee beginning their count here. JD McDonagh and Wes Lee fighting near the commentary table. Mike Rome, he had to go out to the crowd here. You couldn't believe what he was talking about. He's asking the crowd, well, what the hell is going on? Why are they so close to me? JD gets Wes Lee back into the ring. JD going to take a little bit of time for himself, trying to figure out what his next move is. Count of 4 by the official. Back in the ring goes JD. And now what's JD looking to do here? And, ooh, nice elbow there by JD McDonagh. Wes Lee trying to fight his way back into this one. Now Wes Lee sends JD to the outside. And now what's going to happen here is Wes Lee's waiting in the ring, waiting for JD to get back on his feet. JD getting back up here. He's going to take some time once again, trying to figure out what his next move is. We'll finally get back in the ring here. Wes Lee is ready for him, though. Takes him down there. And now Wes Lee off the ropes. And there's a nice takedown there by Wes Lee. And the athleticism is showing now for the Cardiac Kid. It's going to happen now. Ooh, oh my goodness. Nice job there. Taking down JD McDonagh. Off the snake eyes, and ooh, there's the leg there. Trying to take out the leg once again. Trying to take out the base of the speed and the power for JD McDonagh. McDonagh, oh my goodness, well, I guess he miscalculated whatever that was right there. Wes Lee just a bit too far for the Irish Ace to get that maneuver off. JD McDonagh, what's going to happen here? Oh my goodness, pushing away Wes Lee. And now JD rebounds Wes Lee up the ropes into the German, but there's the rope break. Wes Lee's hands underneath the bottom rope. That's going to cause the rope break, but a nice German there by JD McDonagh, a nice snap German. Wes Lee trying to fight back. JD McDonagh, though, keeping him at bay. JD now a hold of Wes Lee, rests him on the ropes. And oh my goodness, what a knee strike there. Jumping knees, or really not a jumping, really a climbing knee strike, I would call that one, as he used the ropes to climb himself up there and to hit that knee strike. And you got to think, wherever he is, the NXT North American Champion, Austin Theory, is watching. He is probably a little upset. He's probably been very upset over the last couple of weeks that Wes Lee somehow, in his words, somehow picked up the win over Austin Theory. JD right now, though, doing what probably Austin Theory would call God's work right now. Austin Theory probably loving what JD's doing right now, trying to keep Wes Lee down. Oh, my goodness, what a kick by Wes Lee. What a maneuver into the standing corkscrew right there. Trying to go for a standing moonsault. That one didn't work, though. But a nice sequence of maneuvers there by Wes Lee. And now JD McDonagh once again going back to that Alabama slam. Wes Lee back up to his feet, however. Now kick to the gut here. JD McDonagh, what's he looking for? Oh, there's a nice brain buster taking down Wes Lee. This matchup has taken a lot out of these men so far. And now, ooh, nice knee strike there by JD McDonagh. McDonagh now. What's he planning to do here? Tried to go for the standing moonsault of his own. That's not going to work. Wes Lee has a hold of JD, trying to work on the arm now. JD's able to fight out of that one. Now we're going back and forth. Here comes Wes Lee with a series of strikes that pushed JD all the way into the corner. In the corner now, Wes Lee doing work. Is now pulling on the arms here. Is Wes Lee pulling on the arm of JD McDonagh. And now kick to the gut there of JD McDonagh. Wes Lee now looking to pull him out of the corner, and he does so. JD is down. Wes Lee in full control of this matchup. Now what? Now what do you do if you're Wes Lee? Takes the leg once again, trying to work on those legs once again is Wes Lee. With the standing corkscrew, he got that one. JD now up on his feet. Wes Lee has a hold of him. Off the ropes now. Going under. There's Wes Lee. Wes Lee now. Oh, the tilt-a-whirl DDT. And JD McDonagh has to use the ropes to pull himself up. Wes Lee, though, takes him out to the outside again. Here we go again, back out here, ladies and gentlemen. JD back up to his feet, however. Wes Lee's going to catch him. Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, my goodness! A code red on the outside. You've got to be kidding me. And now Wes Lee. Oh, my God, there's a nice kick. JD may be out cold. And this looks like a pinfall to me. If this was a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, maybe Wes Lee would have won this one. Instead, JD McDonagh might be out cold. Wes Lee picks him up there and hits another knee strike. JD McDonagh, I don't know how the hell he's fighting back right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how the hell JD McDonagh is able to fight back as the referee continues their count. JD now. He's going to get back into the ring. Wes Lee trying to get back in, and he does at a count of 9. Oh, my God. Now JD in the ring. Wes Lee now once again tilt-a-whirl DDT. Takes down JD McDonagh. Wes Lee now talking a little bit of trash. And now, ooh, there's a nice discus forearm strike there. Wes Lee now is going to head to the airlines here. Wes Lee corkscrew off the top rope. The Cardiac Kid looking to defeat the Irish Ace here tonight. Oh, my God, how close was that? How close was that? JD able to get the shoulder up. Now some kicks here from Wes Lee. JD able to move out of the way. Wes Lee now a hold of JD McDonagh on the ropes once again. What's the next plan here? Wes Lee using the ropes a little bit here to his advantage here on JD. And now here we go. Both of these men trying to go back and forth here in the middle of the ring. This matchup has taken a lot out of these two. But it seems like right now Wes Lee, nope, never mind. Both men going back and forth. Now maybe JD McDonagh starting to get a little bit of the upper hand here in this situation. Big punch here by JD in response. Another one from Wes Lee. You see JD was busted open a little bit there on his forehead. As now, oh, nice strikes here by Wes Lee. It seems like he has all the momentum after that little exchange. Wes Lee now in control fully of this contest. What a matchup this has been. What a main event for NXT. Both of these men giving it their all. Nice job there with the float over with the double arms hook. Wes Lee now, he's going to head to the airlines again. The former rascal looking to put everything on the line, and he gets it again with that corkscrew. Now trying to pull JD to the middle of the ring, but that's not going to work. JD fighting out of that. McDonagh brings him back. Wes Lee, though, fights out of that. Kick to the gut of JD. JD sidesteps. Now JD McDonagh looking possibly for a Tiger Bomb, and he's got it. Tiger Bomb there by JD McDonagh, and both of these men showing their expertise in the middle of the squared circle. JD now, another snap German. Doesn't hold it this time for a pinfall, but now he's possibly looking for the pinfall right here, possibly looking for the finishing touches. Oh, wait a minute. There's the headbutt into the suplex. What a maneuver there by JD. Wes Lee, though, gets the shoulder up. Nothing has been finished here tonight. They've hit each other with their best maneuvers, and nothing has come out of it. Now Wes Lee appears to be busted open, and JD McDonagh is loving it right now. NXT Universe is loving it as well. I hope you guys are loving it at home. What a main event this has been. JD now with a springboard moonsault. He's got it. And Wes Lee is down. JD McDonagh is starting to feel this one is coming to a close. He's got to stay on the attack. Now choking out Wes Lee is JD McDonagh. Very aggressive, very ruthless, the Irish Ace can be. What's next now for JD is Wes Lee has to crawl to the corner, trying to use the ropes to help himself off his feet. And now JD using the ropes to his advantage, trying to weaken down that arm of Wes Lee. Ooh, reversal there by Wes Lee. He's able to fight out of the corner. Here comes Wes Lee now. Has a hold of JD. And now hangs him up off the top rope there, ladies and gentlemen. Now Wes Lee falls into the cover. Is this going to do it here? And oh my, it does! Well, I guess something happened on that rope, but nonetheless, Wes Lee picks up the win. A very weird ending to that contest here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I thought JD would have possibly a little bit more in the tank, but maybe something happened in the middle of that match where they had to call it. I don't know. But regardless, Wes Lee doesn't care how he does it. He picked up the victory here tonight. And I'm getting word, ladies and gentlemen, this match is now official for NXT Vengeance Day after that victory. And after he picked up the victory over Austin Theory a couple of weeks ago, Wes Lee has his shot at the NXT North American Championship. It is going to be a good one for the North American title. Austin Theory has a chance at Vengeance. Wes Lee has a chance at Immortality. Here in NXT is, oh, wait a minute! Well, there is the aforementioned North American champion, Austin Theory. We talked about how he's possibly been very, very upset that Wes Lee defeated him a couple of weeks ago. Now Wes Lee gets the win here tonight, gets the championship match he's been looking for, and it seems like Austin Theory's had enough. Well, NXT Vengeance Day is next week, ladies and gentlemen, so these two men will have yet another week to prepare for each other, but it's still ridiculous, and now Austin Theory trying to weaken down Wes Lee just before the big contest. And look at this, look at the arrogant, the cocky Austin Theory, of course, took out his former mentor, Johnny Gargano, and ever since he's basically almost been unstoppable. Oh, wait a minute, Theory now, A-Town down there. The ATL by Theory. Wes Lee has been laid out. And will this be the scene come Vengeance Day with the North American Championship on the line? Next week is the final NXT before NXT Vengeance Day. And on that episode, we will see Lyra Valkyria have a little bit of a tune-up matchup before the big NXT Women's Championship match. As Lyra, she will go one-on-one with the other half of Toxic Attraction, JC Jane, in singles action. Should be a good one right there. Also, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky, she will also have a matchup next week as she goes one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton getting this big opportunity after she represented NXT pretty well in the Women's Royal Rumble. And Io Sky, she's looking for another tune-up matchup before she heads to Vengeance Day as well. And then we have a huge main event, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this lineup. 6-man tag team action next week in the main event. Team of the Champions, Imperium's tag team champions, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, not teaming with the NXT champion Gunther. No, they will be teaming with NXT North American champion Austin Theory to take on Breaker, Hayes, and Lee. Big six-man tag team action next week in the main event. NXT is looking stacked, if I do say so myself. As here we go, the NXT Champion Gunther is now making his way to the ring. We will be hearing from the NXT Champion in just a few short moments. Whoa, wait a minute. That's Tommaso Ciampa again. Tommaso Ciampa earlier tonight beat the hell out of Ilya Dragunov, and now it seems like Ciampa is targeting the NXT Champion. What the hell has gotten into Tommaso Ciampa? We know that Tommaso's been very visibly frustrated. We mentioned that earlier tonight, but I don't know what the hell this is tonight. First taking out the Mad Dragon, and now taking out the top dog here tonight on NXT, or at least attempting to. Gunther was going to come out here, address his future, trying to figure out who the hell he was going to face at Vengeance Day for the NXT Championship. But I guess Tommaso Ciampa possibly wanted to try to hand over a possible solution to that by himself. And now Tommaso has his eyes set on Goldie, on the NXT Champion Gunther, with the fairy tale ending at the top of the stage. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Tommaso Ciampa making his presence known very, very much here tonight. And oh no, Tommaso trying to take out Gunther again. Jesus Christ, Tommaso, stop! Oh my God, another one. Look, Tommaso Ciampa is unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to get the champion some help.